Ladies and gents, it has been 24 hours since we lost to Girona. Actually, it hasn't even been 24 hours yet, but you got my point. It's been a rough past 5 days. First Atletico, now Girona. We lost to them 2-1 in La Liga, now we're 2 points behind Real Madrid. Had lost. My head yesterday was on Mars. If you're wondering why I didn't post yesterday, I just couldn't post yesterday. Barcelona 1, Girona 2. Oh my God, I can't. If you would have told me that we would have lost to Girona, I was so sure that we were going to get 3 points yesterday. I was like, yeah, no, we got it in the bag. It's Girona. It's Girona. They're not the Girona from like 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. No, it's Girona. We got this. I was wrong. I cannot believe. I don't know where to begin. Where should I begin? Should I begin from the fact that we conceded yet again 3 minutes right after we scored? Should I go at the fact that if it wasn't for Joan Garcia, we would have conceded 4 goals minimum again? Should I go at the fact that yesterday certain calls didn't get played? But again, I'm not going to blame it on the referees. But I do want to talk about, again, the shamelessness of these referees in this league. It's a joke. Should I talk about the fact that we hit post I don't know how many times, the fact that we couldn't finish? Should I talk about our defense, which seems to be the topic of conversation every single week? Every single week, it's the same conversation. I'm repeating myself. I sound like a broken record. Every week, guys, our defense, guys this, guys that. There's not one video, I think, on my channel that I don't talk about our backline. I don't talk about how this man, Flick, sets us up in our back line. I'm enjoying my coffee before I can't enjoy it no more tomorrow. In the morning, at least. It's not even morning right now, but I need something. Let me start off with this. The fact that we are behind Real Madrid in this Liga 2025-2026 season, when they are cheeks, we are even worse. We are cheeks. A Real Madrid team who has been in the mud for the first half of this season, we are now behind them. And we're like, oh, it's only 2 points. Yeah, I know it's only 2 points, but there should have not been any need for that. The league right now is a joke. It's a joke. Let's be honest. If you watch La Liga, bro, it's a joke. The fact that we're even behind them is embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Our back line. Let me start off with our back line. First of all, why is it? No, actually, wait, hold up. Let me talk about one person, one defender in particular, who doesn't seem to remember how to play ball. I don't know if his mind is in Paris Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week. What happened to Koundé? What has been happening to Koundé? I'll be so honest. I don't know. He is not the player that he was last season. I need him to defend. Bro is on skates every single week. Did our defense forget how to play? Did our defense forget how to defend? But that brother in particular, oh my God. Hang up the fashion nonsense. Stop putting out J. Cole, Kendrick lyrics, whatever you do. Stop it. Just stop. It's not working. It is not working for you. How about you look at your own tapes? How about instead of listening to J. Cole's mixtapes, how about you watch your own tapes? How about that? How about you watch your own tapes? People are making comps out of this guy. I don't think people understand. He's so bad that people are making comps out of him like every other game. People are highlighting his mistakes. Comps are meant to highlight your best attributes during a game, and he's getting comps about him being cheeks the whole game. Every other week. At this point, just send me to Spain and put me in the back line. I'm a retired defender. I haven't played defense in who knows how long. I'm a midfielder. The fact that Joan Garcia is doing this many saves in a game, it's not good. You guys are saying, oh my God, we have the best goalkeeper. That's not a good thing. If we're testing our goalkeeper every single week, if he has to make world-class saves after world-class saves, that is not a good thing. Do you understand? That means our backline is not doing their job. He even said it yesterday in the interview. If I am doing this many saves throughout the game, that means our backline is failing. We are failing him. He shouldn't have to make that many saves a game. Yes, have a few saves here and there. But because of him, we weren't down by 4. Because of him, we didn't concede more. Eddie Garcia went out frustrated. I don't know, injured, frustrated, whatever it was. because he didn't have a good game. I was just talking about how he has been an underrated player this season. Yesterday's performance was just bad. I think he even noticed it too. That's why he left out frustrated and he was crying on the bench, because he knew that the performance that he gave yesterday was not his best. It's a new day. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to crash out, because at the end of the day, yesterday already happened. I can sit here and talk about all the mistakes, all of our offensive mistakes. So I can sit here and talk about how Lamine missed a penalty. Let's talk about that, actually. Let's talk about how Lamine missed a penalty. Did he miss it completely off target? No. Did he shoot it to the keeper? No. He went for placement. Let's be honest. He went for placement. Low, right corner. Unlucky. Hit post. Okay, cool. Am I going to sit here and blame the referees for certain decisions? No. Because we got a penalty in our favor. But also, we did get calls not in our favor. And this is the thing, and I said it in my last video. These referees have some shame. La Liga, have some shame. You're making this league look like a joke. How are certain calls not called? How is that foul on Koundé not called? Plain and simple, in 4K, how is that not called? These own referees are making this league look like a joke. It could be any other team in the league, but I've been saying this I've been preaching this since day one. The referees in this league are so inconsistent, and it's baffling. It is baffling. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, we lost because of the referees. No, because just like how Girona had chances, we had chances too. Rafinha had his fair share of chances. Ferran had chances. Lamine had chances. Doesn't shoot with his right foot when he needs to. I don't know if he just neglects shooting with his right. That Lamine performance was mid. That's not what I expected from him yesterday. Yes, he missed a PK. I don't know if it was because he missed a penalty. Everything just went down. I don't know. It's like I was watching the game against Sociedad all over again. Hitting post left and right. Goals not coming through. This, down the third. But the fact that we were up, that we scored, and we had this team come back not even 3 minutes later, score on us, isn't that a pattern at this point? Isn't that a pattern? Just like how we lost to Atletico a few days ago, 4-0, at home, by the way. Doesn't that remind you of something from last season? Doesn't that remind you guys of the fact that how we conceded so many goals by Inter last season in the Champions League, and we had to go to Italy and fight our way back? Why? Because we conceded the most easily stupidest goals ever. Because we conceded so many goals fast, like this. That's why Leti banged 4 on us in one half, by the way. People will sit here and try to downplay certain situations. People will try to gaslight you into thinking, oh, this isn't the problem, this is the problem. No. The problem is our back line. This doesn't look like a Champions League winning team. I'll be honest. It doesn't. Our defense is meaty. It's bad. We can have the best midfield, best attacking trio in the world, whatever. But if our back line concedes goals like that, if we concede goals in the most silliest ways and it doesn't get fixed, Flick, it is 2026, bro. It is 2026. Stop with the high line. Stop with that. Just stop. The teams have figured us out already. It's been months. Teams have figured us out. They know how to exploit that. They know how to use that against you. Why are we still continuing with the same thing? Listen, I'm sick and tired of people blaming the referees on certain things. Yes, the referees have a lot to do with that. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and say the referees don't influence the game at all, because they do. But at the end of the day, this team must take responsibility for their own actions. The players, the manager, everyone has to take responsibility. Because you can't sit here and complain about calls, and then when you get the calls, what do you do with it? Nothing. You get an opportunity and you don't take it. No, I didn't think yesterday at all that this team was going to drop points to Girona. No. Didn't think that we were going to lose at all. But this team doesn't fail to surprise me. At all. We're 2 points behind Real Madrid now. Now what? Now we have to win every single game. Now we have to depend on another team to let them drop points, and hopefully they beat this and that's the third. Why can't we just finish the games ourselves instead of depending on other teams? To be honest, and I'll be so honest right now, we did not look like a top 8 team in the Champions League, top 5 team in the Champions League. By the grace of God, by luck, alhamdulillah, we were able to get top 5. And also by the fact that we scored as many goals as we needed to. But does this team look like a top 3, top 5 team in the Champions League right now? No. Our defense is a disaster. It is a joke. And this is why I didn't want this team to play another round, a playoff round in the Champions League, because you just don't know. You never know. All it takes is a game like yesterday, and we're cooked, and we're done. All it takes is one game for us to concede 4 or 5 goals and a half. Like, How many times are we watching the same things over and over and over again, and you people just fail to realize? People just don't want to accept the facts. The truth. Our defense is cheeks. Our system, the way we set up our players, it's the recipe for disaster. We're doing the same thing every single week and conceding the same way every single week. Bro, enough is enough. Yes, sometimes, games we do win, but we can't be conceding the amount of goals that we do, man. It is unbelievable. Truly, it is unbelievable. I waited 24 hours to want to film this because after yesterday, my head was on another planet. That didn't exist. We need a CB. We've been needing a CB for the past year now. And we got João Cancelo on loan. Wow. We need a CB and we got this guy on loan. Oh, God. I don't know why I watch sports. I should just stick to curling or something in the Olympics. I should just do figure skating. Something. Instead of this. Oh, my God.